Hi, hello, ExcellentSlides here. We create excellent presentations. In this video particular, we will together design this modern slide in just PowerPoint. Alright, so as usual, let's create a new slide. So that's easy. And we have to delete these two default text boxes because they are just ugly and useless. Perfect. So as you can see on this slide, we have here the photo. We have some triangle, we have some shapes with low transparency. Here we have our title, high mountains. Here we have our icon of our icons, and here we have some text boxes, right? Exactly. So I think we will start with this photo. So let's copy that, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, and let's reset the photo, reset picture. Yeah, exactly. So as you can see, now we have this photo of these mountains cropped to the perfect square, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, it's not. It's cropped to the triangle. So earlier, here we have this photo, but cropped to a square that is rotated by 90 degrees. So we have to create a new rectangle. So go to the insert, and here shapes, and here you have rectangle. So if you keep pressing your left mouse click, you are creating a new rectangle. But if you use your shift key, as you can see, the proportions are blocked, and you will create always just a perfect square. So yeah, that's what we want. Now we have to adjust it, rotate it by 90 degrees. So also, if you keep pressing this arrow icon, you can rotate objects. But let's say you would like rotate objects by, for example, 45 degrees. So then you will use shift key, because as you can see now, we can rotate this shape by any angle. But if we would like, for example, 15, 30, 45, 60, etc., etc., then you can use shift key. Now I'm using shift key. So as you can see, yeah, perfect. That's our 45 degree angle. So now let's adjust the size to something like this one. Perfect. Alright, so let's position it to the middle. So yeah, so shape format, align middle. And now let's adjust this photo also. Alright, perfect. So now we have to just merge these two shapes. So as a first, please select this photo, and as a second, select this shape. Go to the shape format section, and here you have merge shapes, and we need intersect. Perfectly. As you can see, it starts looking good. So let's continue. Now we have to copy this square, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, and basically that is just square. Of course, it's rotated by 45 degrees, and it's aligned to the perfect middle with this photo. So select this one and select the photo, and here, as always, align center and align middle. Perfect. So as you can see here also, we have some transparency, because if we wouldn't have this transparency, as you can see, we only see this black color, not photo at all. And if we had 100 transparency, then we see the photo, but not at all this square, right? So I chose 20% exactly. Perfect. So now I added just this icon of mountains. So you can select, you can do it by going to Insert, and here you have icons that Microsoft provides. They are completely free. I'm not sure if you can use these icons if you are not a Microsoft 365 subscription user, but you know, just check it out. And here in icons I just type mountains, exactly, and I chose this one. So let's insert it. Alright, so like earlier, we have to adjust, we have to position it to the perfect middle and center. So select this icon and select, for example, this shape. Now go to the shape format and here align, align center and align middle. Perfectly. So we have to change the color to pure white, shape fill white color, and adjust a little bit a size. So let's make it bigger, like, yes, that size, I think it's good. Alright, so the second thing will be to create, let's say, these text boxes. As you can see, I used 𝙬𝙗 fonts, here 𝙬𝙗 bold, and here 𝙬𝙗 just light. So yeah, let's do so. Insert a text box, and here with your caps lock turned on, type high mountains, exactly. Now let's set 𝙬𝙗 font and let's make it bolded, so click this B letter. And what's the size? Size is 54, so let's do the same, 54. And also, as you can see, this is not a pure black, because it's let me preview that. Yeah, it's not the pure white, the pure black color. So we can use eyedropper tool, so Ctrl and A, because then you select all the letters. And now click here, because you would like to change the font color. And here you have eyedropper. Now you have to only pick this color perfectly. So we have to rotate it by 45 degrees. So as I said you before, you have to select Shift key, and then you can rotate something, any object, by 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, etc, etc degrees. Let's place it maybe something like here. Alright, so the third thing will be to create these three squares. So let's start with this one. So Ctrl C, Ctrl V. As you can see, it's perfectly aligned. You can see this effect. And also color is not a pure white, is not a pure black, it's the same black like here. So it's kind of black, gray, something like that. And these two squares are a little bit, let's say, advanced, because as you can see, they have kind of different kind of strange color, right? But this effect is really easy, because you have to select your black color, so in my situation this one, but you have to adjust transparency. As you can see, it's 95%, but if it would be 0, now this is just this normal color, but of course transparency is a cool effect. So as you can see, if I set it to 90, 95, this looks really professional and really, you know, modern, because low transparency objects are really popular these times, and I think it will be developing in the next few years. And our last things will be to create these text boxes. with this, also this kind of gray black color. So let's Ctrl C it and Ctrl V to paste it as usual. And also here we have two text boxes that are really easy to create. So yeah, that's 14 of size and Sierra Light as a font. So let's select these two objects by Shift. As you can see now, I have these two objects selected. Ctrl C and Ctrl V. If you don't know what lorem ipsum is, I've created a tutorial about it, so you can check it out. Basically, it's a kind of dummy text, because as a designer, you don't want to spend hours of work for copywriting, for writing sentences, and lorem ipsum is just automatically generated text. And it lets you see how your design will look. So yeah, that was our slide that we have created. I think you liked this slide design. Please subscribe to our channel and share this video to your friends. Of course, likes are also really appreciated. Have a great day and lead a happy life. Excellent slides.